Good morning, beautiful people. Today I wanted to talk to you about how you can prevent aloe vera from having this dandruff-like white particle effect on your hair. It's so good for your hair, but if you blend it, it'll leave dandruff-like particles. So I'm going to actually be showing you what I'm going to do to harvest and store this aloe, so that I won't have to do it every time, extract it every time I'm getting ready to use it. I'm going to store it in these little bowls for my hair conditioner, and I'm going to store it in these little containers to use on my face. I've been using it on my face lately and I really like it. And I just wanted to tell you how you can get the benefits of aloe without the white particles. People like aloe, but they don't like some of the particles that it leaves. So it's two ways. And I'll talk and work. It's two ways that you can prevent that from happening. You can either spoon it out, which takes a while, and it's kind of rough on the wrists after a while. It does give you some arm exercise though. You can spoon it out and mix it in with your conditioners, or use it plain like that. I prefer to use it plain. And when you spoon it out, you don't get the particles. I don't know why. For some reason, when you blend it, you get the particles. But I like to blend it, but I don't like the particles. So those are your two choices. You can blend it or spoon it. And I'm choosing to blend. I'm going to store this in the freezer and just take it out when I get ready to use it. Okay, so if you blend it, how do you prevent the white particle flake? One thing, I seen a YouTuber, oh my goodness, did he make a mistake, and I'm glad I saw his video before I did it, because I was actually thinking about doing it. He actually mixed this aloe, he blended the aloe, and he blended some little oils and stuff. He had a few oils, and he said it took him a month. He was washing his hair for a month to get that stuff out, and I think he had some type of dreaded or twisted hair. So I blended it once before, but I didn't mix it with any oils, and it gave me some little particles, but it didn't take a week. I was like just brushing them out of my hair for like 3 days, to be honest with you. I really didn't like that, but I love aloe, and I love the effects of aloe. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm just cutting my aloe vera gel out. Some of them I might have to spoon, because I'm going to put it in the blender, but what I'm going to do is set them over here. It's so slimy, so it's kind of not that easy to work with. Put it in the water and let it kind of wash that first little, I forgot the name of that little layer they call it, but look, I need to get all my little aloe out. But anyway, he mixed it with oils, and he blended it, and he put it in his hair. Oh, it felt good and looked good and everything, but when he rinsed that stuff out, he had flakes for days. And if you watch my last video on when I first used aloe fresh for the first time without mixing it with my conditioner, I automatically saw and told you guys that I see some little fine white little particles. And see, I didn't mix it with anything else, and it didn't take that long for them to come out of my hair. You could barely see them, but I noticed it, and I just didn't like it. So how do you still get the benefits of aloe without the particles if you want to blend it? Because it's so convenient to blend. So the secret is, what you do is, after you blend it and after you wash your hair and you use this aloe as a conditioner, what you do is simply, quickly, just give your hair a quick wash again, just with a little shampoo, just to get the little flakes out. But you get all the wonderful benefits of aloe without the particles. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all of these aloes and get them in the water to get that first layer off. And whatever I have left, guys, on here, I will be spooning that out, because I want to keep all my aloe. And I don't know how many bowls that it's going to fill, but I want to show you how I'm going to harvest it and store it. So I'm going to go ahead and get all 3 of these aloe plants cut and in the water, and then I'll be back to show you the blending. Okay, guys, real quick, I want to show you why I think it makes the particles. I don't know if you can see. Can you see this little green line in there? And can you see these little white lines going through there? If you spoon that, I don't know why. I guess they're not finely chopped. It rinses right out of your hair. But if you blend it, these things get super fine. And there's so many in there, you can barely see them. So that's why I think it leaves those little particles. See? You see the little lines in it, right? Can't avoid that. But I'm going to blend it anyway. And then I'm going to wash my hair after I rinse it out. Okay, so as you can see, I got all my aloe out. This is the aloe that was left on the little leaves, and I extracted it with the knife, and I found that it works better than a spoon. So it's kind of greener because it's closer to the green. I get everything that I can. And this is the aloe that I've extracted from those three. This is just the little leaves. And I'm going to pop it in the blender and show you guys how I'm going to store it, pack it and store it. These little green things that's floating around are just little edges that was on that I cut off. So I'm not going to actually put those in there. I'm just going to take the whole chunk of gel and put it in there. But again, I just want to show you why it leaves that right residue. See the little lines in it? Green or white. It could be green or white because it is aloe. So that's why you have that little dandruff residue, but you can avoid that by washing your hair. And guys, I'm trying not to make this video so long, but stay to the end, or almost to the end. I have an extra little tip that I like to share. Sometimes I like to just throw in things that don't have nothing to do with hair. But it's a good one. It's about your skin. So give me one moment and we'll get to blending and packing and storing. Okay, so we're going to get to the blending. First, I'm just going to go ahead and pour what was left from the leaves in the blender. And then I'll add the aloe. I don't think I should blend it all at once. Let me just do one batch. Still have lots of aloe chunks left in here. That was 3 leaves, and it only cost me $3. And I don't know how many weeks of conditioner I'm about to make. And it holds in the freezer well for like 3 or 4 months. I think they said even up to a year. So I'm going to go ahead and liquefy this. It's about time for me to get a new blender. It's working. It just sounds like it's crying. That's pretty good. I'm satisfied. I'm just going to do like 1 or 2 to show you how I'm actually going to store this. Just basically going to pour it. Well, maybe I should let it settle for a while. I'm going to let that settle so it won't be so bubbly, and then I'll come back. I'm going to just go ahead and blend all of it, and I'm going to let this settle. But right quick, let me show you a tip that's great for aloe. I don't know if you saw in one of my videos, sometimes I just throw stuff in that don't have anything to do with hair just because. And in one of my videos, I introduced to you all that I had started using, whether I was going to start experimenting using black soap on my face because I heard it was so good. As you can see, it says healing, cleansing, and nourishing. And it is good. It's great. I love it, but it was a little too strong for my face. So I made a little concoction, and I keep it in the refrigerator because it has the fresh aloe. And let me show you what it looks like. It works beautiful, wonderful on my skin. I love the way it feels. It just works so good. And what it is, guys, I call it, because I love this. This is Olay Gentle Clean Foaming Cleanser with black soap and fresh aloe. So it's, I mean, the aloe gives it a whole nother texture, a whole nother feel. If I use this or this alone or together, because first I mix these two. If I use this alone it'll kind of like dry my skin, and I always have to use the Olay moisturizer, which I love. And if I use this alone, it super dries my skin. If I use these two together, it dries my skin. But if I use these three together, the aloe and the Olay and the black soap, oh my goodness, it does not, I can leave it on, it does not dry my skin. This aloe is really a miracle. So let me go ahead and blend the other one, let it settle, and I'll come back and show you how I pack and store it. Okay, so it's settled. Just going to give it a quick stir for even slime distribution. And then I'm going to actually pour it in here so it'll be easier for me to pour. And let me show you how much I use for my facials. I pour about that much because I leave room to put the other two products in. So I'm going to freeze this. And this is my first time storing and freezing. And when I do use these and take it out, it'll last me for like a week. But what I'm going to do is when it thaws out, I don't add these ingredients until I'm actually ready to use it. And the one that I just showed you that was already done, I've been using that for like a week now. So that's for my face. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 5 weeks worth of facials, guys. Using it every day, twice a day, in the morning and at night before bed. And let's see how much conditioner. I like a lot, so I fill it all the way, pretty much almost all the way up. I washed my hair yesterday, and like the first video that I showed you when I used this alone and I blended it, I had those little particles, and you saw that on video. You didn't see it when it dried, but they were still there, and I had to like shake them out for like over like 3 days. Goodness, I lost my thought. What was I saying? Yeah, yesterday I washed my hair, guys, but I spooned it out and just put it on there, and I didn't get any particles. But that spooning, it takes a long time, and I kind of like the texture better when it's blended, but it will leave those particles because of the reason I showed you, those little lines or whatever that is. That might be all the little antioxidant vitamins and minerals that's in there. But anyway, yes, this is what I do. So you can still get the beautiful, wonderful benefits of aloe. This is not going to make another hole, so let me just fill this up. Without the after effects of the particle looking flakes if you blend it. Just simply, don't forget, just give your hair a quick wash. And I don't want this video to be too long. It's probably already long. So these I'm just going to put the top on and pop them in the freezer, in the deep freezer. And I have 9 weeks worth of hair conditioner, amazing hair conditioner, and 5 weeks of facials, washing my face twice a day for, guys, $3. $6 at the most. Local farmer market, big aloe vera leaves for 99 cents. Walmart, medium size, still large, but not as big as the farmer's market, for $1.99. But you can't beat 9 weeks and 5 weeks for $3 or $6. Guys, if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. And I would like to thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you know what's coming next. Have yourself a wonderful day.